Hello, Aqua here again. Welcome back to Resonant Rise. I am all on my own on the server at the minute, and I have got a lot of stuff to do today again, and I'm going to crack on straight away because I don't want the episode to be too long. I brought a couple of these down. Someone said after the last one, I think it might have been Sved, I can't remember who it was, someone said I should have put all the stuff from one of these meteors in a chest, so I've actually done that. I have not put it into my A network, I have put it all into this chest here, and that is all the ingots from one meteor. So as you can see, pretty awesome. We've got a nice amount of iron there. We've got iron, tin, lead, silver. Only a little bit of gold, so I've got to be quite tight with my gold. But other than that, it seems pretty cool. Now, something I want to do before I carry on is grab a couple of sticks. Now, someone also told me about this. I thought I'd have a go. It's an upgrade to the Terra Shatterer, and what it does is it makes it so that you no longer mine cobble and stuff. That is not how I make that, is it? Elementium pick. How do I make you elementium pick? Oh, it's of course it is. Silly me. Silly me. Starting off well. Living wood. Anything in there? Yeah. No planks. Got no living wood in there. Failing from the off. God damn it. So yeah, what you can do is an elementium pick on its own. It doesn't actually pick up, apparently, it doesn't pick up the junky stuff. So you can upgrade your Terra Shatterer and it will do the same, which is pretty cool. So it doesn't pick up netherrack. So I mean, there's times when I do want netherrack and cobble, but there's other times when I don't. So there you go. That's an elementium pickaxe. It's pretty cool in its own right. And then combine that with the Terra Shatterer, and you get these two little pink bits on the end. So that's now, if I should go and mine some cobble. Now, unfortunately, this is all ore. There's no stone in that, so we'll actually be able to tell. So if down here, no, it's not there. It's getting rid of it out of my inventory for me. What dirt? I can get rid of dirt as well. Yeah, if I go and mine some ore, some good stuff, it catches that for me. So pretty cool for manually mining is the old thing there. Why are you not filling up? Oh, because I've changed what that's linked to. So I should show you the updates to the bakery and the thing over here first, before we actually carry on what I'm going to do this episode. It's going to be another Foundcraft episode. Shift right click on that one, please. And now that'll repair. Cool. So first of all, I've changed over here. I've give this guy, he works a little bit better. I'll give him 6 cakes. Stop that silly thing. I've given him 6 cakes. It seems to work a little bit better, but it still doesn't fill up properly. And he also fills up this full row. At the minute though, look, we've got 0 cake because I used an opportunity to fill up, to upgrade my rings and fill them up. I haven't filled them all up though, as you can see. I still need to fill that one up. Now, if I sling that in there, that'll fill up while I'm gabbing. So yeah, I upgraded my, this is just a bit of backup mana. So that, you just put 2 Terra Steel either side of the bands of mana. I already had 3 of them from earlier, so I just thought I'd fill them up. And, oh, I'm not full yet. Are you failing everywhere? You are sending to that, aren't you? Here looks like it, because you can see the graphic there. So what I've done is I've upgraded here. I've made this mana distributor, which is pretty easy to make. It's just 6 living wood and a couple of ingots. Really straightforward. Mana distributor it's called. And these 2 spreaders are aimed at that, and what that does is that fills all 4 of these pools. And these have all got a spark on them, and this one over here has got a dominant spark on. So the dominant spark is the pool that gets full first. Now what I've got under there is my conversion catalyst, and what I've got under that one is my alchemical catalyst, is it that one called? So if I want to do something in the alchemical one, I can just shift right click the spark off that, put it on there, and it'll suck all that across real quick, so I don't need to have both of them full. If I had both of them full, then this one would suck from that anyway, so you can't really have both full. So that's the way the sparks work. I could put a different spark upgrade on, to isolate it, to make sure it didn't, but there's no point, I'll just leave it like that. That works fine for what I want it to do. So yeah, so they've all got top hats now as well. I might give them names as well. Hello. Good look at his master. And as I said I was going to do, I upgraded my Kekimurus production, so I've got 18 of them now. So that actually gets me mana at quite a good rate when I've got cake. I've not got cake at the minute, I say, because I filled all them up. And because I've had a couple of little issues in the farm. Oh, I might have had another issue actually, bringing that down. Yeah, I have, look. I forgot about that. It breaks it. Bringing the meteor down knocks these buckets off these frames, which breaks the system, which is quite funny. What have I killed there? Was there a cow somewhere? Oh, yeah, there was. Oh, shit. Now I'm really failing everything. It's killed the cow. Oh, dear. And I've got no bucket of milk or a cow. I'm going to have to sort this out. Let's go catch a cow. So, yeah, the meteor does damage. So, it knocks the two buckets off the frames, and it's apparently killed the cow as well. Which is a shame. Right, I've got to leave. Where'd that lever go? Kekimura still picks it up. It'll be in there. Yeah, it is. Cool. So that goes on there. And I'll go and find a cow. Okay, then there's that fixed. These should be working away now. I've not actually checked, actually. Yeah, okay, it's still, yeah. So I've changed a couple of things around in here. One of them, Poppy mentioned to me why I'm using flour, and it was because when I first set this up, I think there was 7 golems. I since got rid of the 2 Fabrico ones that was in the back from when you first saw it, and I've got rid of one from over there, so it's not quite as busy in here as it was. So I brought in a second crafting guy over here. So I've put these half slabs in because they kept just going round in circles on the corners of these and getting a bit lost. So I've got this guy doing sugar cane into sugar, and I've got this guy doing the same, doing wheat into flour. I'm putting flour over there now. So instead of it's 3 times more efficient in it. So 1 wheat gets you 1 flour. So 1 flour makes that. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last episode or not. I might have already mentioned that bit. Give them all hats. Give this guy glasses. And I've added a little bit of redstone control. So under here we have got a remote comparator. And it is weird. That puts a signal to that block, which turns that block on, which is kind of weird. It doesn't have to be right underneath that block. I don't know if that's part of our redstone issue. We think our redstone issue is something to do with remote IO. Nero, one of the pack maintainers who plays on the server as well, thinks he's sussed out the issue. So that might be part of the redstone issue. So I might have to change that once it's set up. But the remote thing, the remote comparator there, is linked to that barrel there, and that's the barrel that's beast-faced across to the one across there. I've upgraded these so that they can hold 28,000 cakes. A normal barrel is for about 1,024 cakes, I think, because they're stacking 16s, don't they? So that's a lot of cakes it's going to hold. And as you can see now, this guy's getting fatigued when he's working away there, making sugar. So I maybe do need that Fabrico production back, but it should be alright. And I still do need to put green groves under the reed farm and the wheat farm to increase the speed of both of them, because as you see now we are waiting on wheat still. And we was waiting on chickens earlier, on eggs, but I've bred some more chickens, so I've got a lot of chicken in there, and they all look a little bit damaged as well, possibly from the meteor. They've all got half a heart missing by the look of it. Oh, not all of them, but quite a lot of them got half a heart missing, so I may have to move that further over that way. I think that makes sense. So yeah, I think that's everything I've done in there. If I've missed anything, let me know and I'll cover it again. I can turn them off manually with a lever, or the comparator turns them off when the barrel gets full, pretty much. So yeah, there we go. And look at that, you can put little pictures on these fancy signs. Very nice. Put a picture in there and then click on that and you can move it up and down on that. So I've actually got pictures of cake on there. Wonderful. So what do I want to do this episode? This episode I want to increase my killing power, and I want to do it by making staffs. Now there's 3 mods I'm using mainly. I dyed my robes, by the way, the blue, something like that. And I've got Sice's nice little resource pack mod that takes away the enchanting glow. Yeah, there's 3 mods I'm using. I made some banners. Farmcraft banners. Mainly Farmcraft, Blood Magic, and Britannia, of course. Now, I want to make a staff from each of them, and I've got a lot of stuff prepped. We're going to start with... Look at all this stuff. There's loads of stuff going on in here. So the first thing we want to make is... Takes one of each of these. So one of them. So these are all the Britannia runes yet. I actually need to keep some of them to a side for the next thing we need. I think, oops, there's 9 items we're going to be doing here. I'm going to make sure I don't put the same one on again. So I think I've done that the wrong way. Because they're going to keep feeding back into there, aren't they? Yeah. Get over there, you. You want to be there. You want to be there. Them the 4 I don't want at the minute. Should not have picked them all up at once, to be honest. So yeah, there's that one. There's that one. Last one is a rune of winter, and then we want a mana diamond over that side, and a dreamwood in the middle. And what we're making here is a dreamwood staff core. So if we look in forbidden magic, it adds blood magic and Britannia staffs. We'll make both of these right now. So what we're going with at the minute is a dreamwood staff. For that you need a dreamwood rod, which I believe is somewhere. Dreamwood rod, there you go. So it's all them different runes. So it's the first tier and the second tier of runes, along with a mana diamond. 32 RB. Just double check we've got all that. I think we should have. Oops, wrong terminal. Yeah, plenty of RB, plenty of herb. Yeah, I think we're all good. So I shall throw that together, and I'll carry on doing other stuff while we're waiting for that to happen. So I'm quite confident in my instability setup, especially now, actually. Sice was making a thing from what's it called? Technomagy. This thing, it seems a little bit broken, if I'm being honest. I don't want to disrespect the mod maker, but it doesn't seem to be in a very stable state. He made this thing, Energized Wand, and it's a wand that can take RF, but it takes a massive amount of RF. It takes like millions of RF for 1V, so I don't think something's not working correctly. But it also isn't working with the amount of instability, so I think it's got full instability. Sice blew up his runic matrix twice. I'm tripping balls. That's the boss one. Nightmare one. Get off me, you damn spiders. This is a warp effect that you might not have seen before. I don't think I've had this one on camera. That's a warp effect there. Very nice. So, yeah, this seems very broken. We think it might have had a full instability. It blew Sice's runic matrix up twice. He had to make a second and a third runic matrix. It's actually destroying that block. We were having loads of issues in here. We tried it once and there was just taint everywhere and things blowing up. So while Sice went to get more materials, I put a lot of skulls under here. So there's just a lot of, I think it's 64 zombie skulls under there. And you can see I've not finished this room up under here. I'll make that tidy at some point. That means that I've got a whole lot more of instability protection. So that gets us a silent dreamwood rod. Very nice. And now next what we're going to do is we're going to go, these runes I've got left, these are the four runes there, yeah. And oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to go in there. And what I want now is Gaia Shard. As you can see, I've already prepped, I've already made a couple of these earlier on. Now what am I doing here? I am making the elementum caps. So, oh yeah, I haven't actually made the cap thing yet. So where's the door? Yeah, okay, it's that way then. I've got a room. Oh, look at that. Spider loot everywhere. So, elementium. I have got some elementium nuggets in there, which is just an elementium ingot, of course, made into nuggets like any other thing. And there we go, that's our last one of them. You can see I've already made some of them as well. I thought I'd do, I've made a load of it off camera and I thought I'd do one of each on camera. So there we go, that goes in the middle and we want a Gaia Spirit, which is the other reason why I wanted a Gaia Spirit. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I'll stop that there. That's slightly off-centered, but it should be fine. And then click on that, and you see that takes primals, 4 the primals, and that is going to get us a charged cap. Now, what we can do with these is, first thing we have to do is we have to put these in a mana pool to make them so they're active. So I shall go and do that. Yeah, I'll go do that while that's working away. Hopefully I've got enough mana in these. I'm not sure how much mana it takes, but I'm sure it won't take a full pool's worth. So in you go. And it took virtually nothing at all. So now we've got them 3 Dreamwood rods, very nice. And this might need to be in an arcane workbench, it might not be. Yeah, it probably does, yeah. So let's go back downstairs to our arcane workbench. Graphics issue again. See it in the sky there? Something to do with over there. I think it's maybe the Elven Portal is making something break. And while I'm here, let me just tidy my inventory slightly. I'm not keeping them brewcraft things, just getting in the way. And you can go in there, and down we go. And there we go. We have got a charged Elementium cap. Excellent. So the reason why I've made a few more of these than the other stuff is because I want to upgrade my crafting scepter. This guy. So let's first of all see about putting that together. So there we go. That gets us a Dreamwood staff core. Very nice. And the other thing I wanted to do was 3 of them and a primal charm, which is just all 7 of the vanilla shards and a couple of bits of gold. Gets me 605, yeah, cool. It gets me a scepter, another crafting scepter. So you see this one has got a 65% V cost, and that's going up there of course. If I chuck this one in, see that 54, 65, that's not 54%. That is a very nice amount of cost reduction. I believe it's the same as having void capped on Thaumium. Yeah. Now, the thing this also does is not only does it charge like normal, you should also see it going up in my inventory. Should you? That's on my bar. It should be going up off that mana mirror, I think. This crafting scepter might not actually. I'm fairly sure the staff does. I'm not actually made one of these yet. I'm fairly sure the staff goes up off my mana mirror, so it uses mana to fill itself. We'll put that in there for now, so we've got a better reduction on our crafting than we had. We're down to 54%. I could go a little higher, by the way, with V reduction. If I made a sanguine helmet, that's 6%, and if I made sanguine boots, they've got, I think, 2% on, so I could get a little bit more reduction than I've got at the minute. So you can go in there and fill up. Something is hammering me, innit? Something's not happy. Back in a bit, because oh, I don't know. My FPS is dropping when I'm going into inventories massively. That's going up, but it's not showing it. I think it might be that crafting thing over there. Maybe don't like that scepter in it. Something's certainly happening when I'm in inventories. So I shall have to investigate that in a bit. The other thing I want to do, of course, is... oh no, seems alright in this one actually. That, other side of that. And there we go. This takes 158, so you can see I can't actually do it. Yeah, can I? No. I need more reduction, so I'm going to have to make that sanguine stuff. Aha. Interesting. So yeah, it looks like I'm actually going to have to make the... How would I get to that stage without blood magic then? I'm sure I'm missing something here about getting more reduction, because there's maybe a Britannia one that can also get me to that I don't know. I'll work it out. I'll work it out. Anyway, that's going to be our first staff, which I can't actually make because I need more reduction, so I'll go get that sorted. Okay then, just making up a bit of thaumium to make myself some boots. Now the way I'm going to do this, it does work with sanguine helmet and sanguine boots. I think the legit way is to get a frugal focus on your wand. So that's something else I want to try and get started in this episode, is the wand focus upgrading, because we're on the new version with the new type. So if you look on there, I've got at the minute I've got an unenchanted focus on there. But if I was to enchant that in the old way, or do it in the new way that I'm going to show you, and get frugal on that, I believe, even though I'm not using the focus, I'm using it on a staff. There, that was that way though. Can you put them on staffs, on scepters? Let's have a look. Let me have a look at this. Shift F gets that off there. And can I actually put that on there? No, I can't put that on there. So I still don't know how to do it then. Yeah, I have no idea how to do it legitimately, but this way I'm going to do it certainly works. That's the next staff we're going to make. All that is for a primal staff rod, which we shall make in just a bit. This, by the way, is something I did off last episode. None of this is wired up yet, but what these things do, these mnemonic matrices, I always say that wrong. What these do is it lets you store several recipes. So see there, I've got 2 of 9 now. Each one of them adds another 3. So you can see now I have got see there's 2 things flashing there. There's balance shard and thaumium. What I can do is I can have it so it stores 9. So with a vanilla applied energistics ME interface on the back of the top of that, I could have 9 recipes, 9 auto crafting recipes in there. So I will be able to auto craft from here. Each one of them can do 9. Each one of them adds 2. So you get 1 standard. So then 3, 5, 7, 9. So with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, I get 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. I can have 54 crucible recipes automated through the applied energistics using 6 of them. So that is what we'll be doing. So I thought I'd mention that while I'm in here. Right then, I have got a load of thaumium. If you watch my other series, I did this yesterday on my other series as well. That is not what I want, is it? Is it? Yes, it is. I'm sure it is. So now we need to run across to the ritual of binding and make these into sanguine, and hopefully then we can make that staff. So activate you, throw you in there, get rid of the flames. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Come to me. There we go. So there's a sanguine helm. You see there it's got 6% discount on it. And then let's do the same with the boots. And that should give us sanguine... Get off me. Sanguine boots. And they have, I believe, 2%. So I've just been and checked in my single player, because I have made this staff now in single player, and it got it down to 146, I believe. So yeah, if you know how to do this legitimately without blood magic, then let me know, because I don't know how to do it. So now that and that. So you don't have 51% reduction there. Now look, is that what was before? Was it 54 before? And look, 146.9. So now we can make it. Excellent. So that is our first staff. And I look quite dapper in this as well, because the sanguine element looks really cool. It's a bit steampunky. Quite like it. So now what I'm going to do, so that's our first staff, and that looks real badass. It's got nice pink ends on it. Smashing. So that holds 150. Sorry, it's 150, I believe. 250, I mean. 250 V, and you can see it is recharging off my mana. So that is one that uses that's a cake powered wand in effect. So that is going up off my mana mirror. Pretty cool. I like it. My mana's a bit tight at the minute though, so I don't actually want to use that just yet. Now the other one I've made, and I've actually made these bits off camera, because I don't want the episode to go too long. These are in here, where you've got alchemical caps, also from Forbidden Magic. This uses the Blood Magic alchemy reagents around a gold cap. So that's Magicalis, that's a Blood Magic alchemy reagent that you make in the alchemic chemistry set, which we should be making for the Demon Invasion pretty soon. So 2 of them, and then a Demon Shard, so I thought another one of them Sanctus Elementals, and a couple of these Innate Blood Rods. Now, the Innate Blood Rod was Arcane Infusion, a couple of Imbued Slates, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of the alchemic reagent. I want a Master Blood Orb, so I've got both of them made. It all went pretty straightforward with no hitches. And now what I need to do is to chuck these in here. Now, you see there, 20,000, so yeah, that should easily do 20,000, I believe. Once this fills up, if I get my divination sigil in my hand, you see how much is in there. So 5,000, 5.5. Let's quickly get these made. Hopefully that'll go up quick enough to get 20,000 into that. So I don't really want to be equal trading my runes out for the self-sacrifice ones. Yeah, that's easy going to keep up. Smashing. So with this, you get an innate blood rod, and you actually have to put it into your altar, feed it with LP to make it into a active one, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Spiteful has done a real nice job integrating Blood Magic, Farmcraft and Britannia. Forbidden Magic is a very nice add-on, and you can see that's going alright. So I shall cut camera. I'll do the second one on camera because it's taking a bit of time. I'll wait until that one finishes. Come on, slow guy, come on. Oh, it's taking ages. It's so slow. Well, this is taking far longer than I expected it to. Ah, screw it. Oh, there we go. Yay! So there we go. We have got 1 blood rod, and I'll get another one made. So here we go then. This one, 2 blood rods, and our Demon Shard gets our staff core, and then that with the alchemical caps, and that's a bit cheaper. That gets us our alchemically crowned blood staff. Now this only holds 50 V, but what this does is, do I have to right click it or anything? It says I'm doing it. Oh, it's filling up. Look, yep. So this actually refills off my LP network. So that is also very cool, and I think staff look awesome. So there's our second staff, and then the third one we are going to go with a vanilla Foundcraft one. We are going to quickly make the primal staff. So primal staff needs all the different rods: obsidian, blazing, reed, bone, quartz, and icy. A couple of primal charms and a silverwood rod. Now the silverwood rod goes in the middle of the infusion crafting, like so, and it has all the other rods on the outside. So how many got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then primal charm and primal charm, and give that a click, and hopefully actually check, is that 32 of each primal and 64 potential to make sure I've got enough. Oh yeah. Ignis, yeah. Oh, I've been attacked. I've not got my sword on me. Where's my sword? Come on, you damn spirit. Give me an Eldritch Eye. No Eldritch Eye for me. Okay, never mind. I've got 2 Eldritch Eyes still. I'm hoping to get 2 more. Is there another one of these guys around? Or was he on his own? Eldritch Hit Squad, sending 1 at a time. 1 at a time, do you know who I am? Send 4. Send 4, you douches. Okay, looks like there's no there. Let's head back down there. Whee! This keyboard's falling to bits. Now, I'm not going to bang on about this, but I am in the process of setting up a Patreon. I don't actually want to ask for money off anyone, but if anyone wants to give me any money... Ooh, look at that. Where'd that come from? It'd go towards upgrading my hardware and my software to make things better. That's what I'm going to mention on that. I'm not going to say anything else. Someone did ask me on a comment if I would set one up. I didn't really get rid of that very well, did it? Using a bloody conduit. That might have been there from when we was doing the thing with sites. See these arcane, some more of them arcane blocks, by the way. I've got some on the roof there. That's the chiselled arcane stone. Got moon ones and rune ones. I've got them alternating around here. I've got 4 moon ones and I've got them on the roof as well. Look quite nice, I think, even though it's quite dark in here. How are you doing in here? You alright? Oh. What's happening? I can't be out of potentia. That's the one I didn't check. Oops. Am I out of potentia? Precontatio even? Oh, I am. Bloody hell. Well, that's surprising. I had like about 2,000 in there, I think. So anyhow, I should load the nether wart in because that's what I use for my precontatio, which is why I've got millions of hairbe. So you see, that's just happily sat there actually, doing nothing, waiting for some more precontatio to come in. So I'm gonna bang 5 stacks of that in there. So I'm gonna want more of that in there anyway. Cool, that's starting to go down. So that's happily working away. I shall deal with that later. While we are waiting for this to go then, I'm going to make something else, something new. It is called a... What is it called? I don't actually know what it's called. Is that it? Focal manipulator, that's what it's called. And it needs arcane stone, primal charm, table, gold and iron. Iron and gold. Slab, which I prepared earlier. That and that. Primal. What else was it? There's a table, wasn't it? Which I also prepared earlier. And there we go. We have got a focal manipulator. Very cool. This is how you now do your wand upgrades. So I'm probably going to have this here. And it can have one of these on it. This charge relay will actually go on there. It'll work on there. Where are you going? Come here. I'm getting used to having my ring off because I've always got I'm always going near the bakery. But that actually works on there, and that will feed into here. Now what we can do with this is if we put our one focus equal trade in there, we've got 2 choices. We can go frugal or we can go enlarge. I'm going enlarge because I want to make it as big as possible. Uses levels, so I need 8 levels. I need them aspects, but because we are linked to our energized node, then it is going to take them from there, and there we go. We have now got a one focus with enlarge 1 on it. Need more levels. Let me go get more levels. Right then, grabbed 100 levels out of my XP obelisk, and now I can keep going with that. Now the third one I want to show you what it is. So this, I don't know if I mentioned this on camera, this works as square root. So because all my things was at least 50, 7 sevens is 49. So that's why I've got a recharge at 7. So if you wanted to go to 8, you'd have to have at least 64. And then 9's at least 81. So that is how you get higher energized nodes. Very cool. That been a nice noise, so that's done. Now we've got something different here now. Look, because we've got Enlarge 2 on, we can put Enlarge 3 on. We can still put Frugal on it if we want. Or, what we can do is we can add Treasure on, which makes it like Fortune. Or we can put Architect on. Now Architect's pretty cool. I'm not actually going to use it, but it is pretty cool. What Architect does, it gives you like a square on the floor so you can see what you're going to change. And by using the G key, you can make it so it's like a thin strip or a wider square, or you can have it so it's 1 square or 3x3. So you can actually change the size of it so you can actually use it for building stuff. Pretty cool. I might make a second one of these at some point. For now though, I'm just going to go for I want a full 5-tile enlarge one for doing big stuff. So yeah, I'll probably make a second equal trade focus. And hopefully this episode doesn't run too long. I was going to cut camera and make some more focuses, make a couple of damagey ones, because I plan to use this for my weapon as well, these staffs. Speaking of staffs, that guy's done. Wonderful. Staff called the Primal. And this is what Staves was having trouble with the other day. He was trying to make this with void caps and just using vanilla Foundcraft. And just using vanilla, he could not find a way to do it to get charged caps on. Because, again, I need the Sanguine helmet and the boots on for this. So yeah, I'm not sure how you do that either. But that, there we go, is the top level vanilla Foundcraft staff. And what this does is this just charges itself. I think only up to 10%. That's 61%. That's a bit dearer, you see. The actual cost of stuff. But yeah, this I believe will charge itself to 10%, so it'll just sit on 25, I think. We'll see when I come back. How's this doing? So let's go. I want to go a full 5 enlarge on this one. So it looks like now I can't actually put architects on anymore. I thought I had to put it on the 4th or the 5th. So it looks like you have to either have architects or treasure as a third one if you wanted to do it like that. And I've not got enough levels for the last one. So I'll cut again. I'll come back when this is fully done. And there we are. We have got a full 5 enlarged equal trade. It's very nice. I can now put that on one of my staffs. Which one I'll use? I'll use the vanilla one. Now this is actually the nicest looking one of them all, I think. Enlarge 5 on there, as you can see when you look at the oops, if we press shift there. No, press F. When I'm also over there, look, enlarge 5. Cool. So now this will do a really big space. And just to show you, the primal staff is actually the nicest looking one out of all of them. Check that out. Very cool, like glowing runes on it. Very nice. So there you go, I am all staffed up, and has it stopped going up? One's gone up, Fleeta's gone up a bit higher. I'm not actually sure how it works, the regen on the primal staff. Should have a quick look. Turns out I wonder if it has to be in my hand to recharge as well. Turns out the Eldritch did hear me because they just sent another hit squad for me. You see there, another thick fog appeared, and 2 of them attacked me, both in the air. So I did get a double attack. I think I'm going to make another one of these focal manipulators for over there as well. So even that side up. And what else am I going to look at? Oh yeah, quickly. Let's have a look at the primal staff. It's in the Eldritch tab, and it's down here. Staff called the primal. I wonder if that is how you craft them higher level things. No. It needs to go on a scepter still, doesn't it? I still don't understand then. That still needs to add caps. Okay. Core pulses latent energy, combines all the features of the lesser stave cores. It has the V storage capacity of the Silverwood, and is able to replenish its V stores like the various primal 1 cores. Lastly, it adds 1 level of potency to any foci used with it. Ooh, nice. It's truly a potent tool in any thaumaturge's arsenal, so nice. Some of damagey ones will be on that as well then. Still need to add caps. Okay, so it can go to an extra level of potency, which is very nice. And does it fully regen itself then? I'm not 100% sure. I'll keep my eye on it and see what happens. But there we go. We're about 40 minutes, so I'm going to have to wrap up there. I've achieved what I wanted to do for this episode. I have got the Dreamwood Scepter Med, which is, I think, equal best scepter possible. My other one, that's just Thaumian Bond, yeah. I think this is the same as the Void Capped Thaumian one. So I could have made a better Thalmian one. But I went with the Elementium Kissed Dreamwood, which I think is as good as you can get for a scepter. I might be wrong on that. If I am, let me know. And I've made the 3 top staves from the 3 main mods I'm using: Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, and Britannia. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you join me next time. Cheers. Bye.